Muladahra chakra, the first chakra we have during childhood. The first chakra that is self-sufficient. This chakra gives you the strength to fight, to survive, to be who you want to be in this life, to succeed, to believe in yourself. It is related to the physical energy and to the desire to live. This first chakra is the foundation of self-esteem. This chakra is related to the digestion and is the one related directly with that choosing of power that we have for choosing whatever we want in our life. So it gives us the power, the opportunity to get rid of everything that you don't want and you don't deserve, physically, emotionally, or mentally in your life. Namaskar, my friends. This is Devadatta from Dallas. Welcome to another session of Mystic Meditations. With this chakra, we all have the capacity and the opportunity to do and achieve what we want. Physically, this chakra relates to the spine, to the kidneys, to the glands, to the immune system, to the skeleton system, and to the productive organs. But let's talk a little bit about the symptoms of this chakra when it's not balanced, when it's not functioning well. This can produce infertility or impotence. This can make you have an urge for frequent urination, high blood pressure, low back pain, difficulties in the hips. It can give you cold hands and feet. So it can bring some pain to the lower part of your body. Waist, hips are swollen, weight problems. And emotionally, it can make you not to trust others, to think that you have the power of doing everything by yourself, and you are like overthinking problems all the time. You have like an obsession with work until you burn out, until you get very tired. You need to be in control. You can become obsessed with money or even lack of money, lack of concentration, headaches. But this chakra, at the same time, when it works well, it will give you stability in life. This includes your basic needs like food, water, shelter, like your home, your work, and security for yourself or your family. Like as well as more emotional needs, like letting go of fear. So really giving you the courage to confront whatever situation you are in. You feel down to earth to move on. This is nothing to do with the material things that you own, but yes, with your childhood, with how safe you were feeling during your childhood. So working with this chakra allows you to access greater self-feeding in case you have to heal from early childhood problems. That's why it is the root chakra, because it connects you to your past, it connects you to your life, to your early childhood. So when you spend time nurturing and supporting your inner child, your first chakra is reborn, blooms. The healing of this chakra plants the seeds for your future and for the future of your kids, of your next generations. You may be paying for something that your parents suffered in their own chakra. So you're opening the way for your children to have satisfying early experiences when they come into the world. According to the psychologist Erik Erikson, the first stage of this chakra is confidence. The confidence that's really closely related to the development of the root chakra. If as a child your parents gave you everything, they were very nice, they were very protective, they were very loving, they were caring with you, you will have a very strong root base chakra. If you felt safe in the world, you felt that your world was a place where you could trust that your basic needs were met. But on the contrary, if that attention was missing in your childhood, it was inconsistent, you may have blockage in the first chakra, blockages at the present moment. And more now that we're going through this difficult 8 last months, all this political movement that we're all going through right now, that I'm sure has been transformed into a natural and dimensional movement. I think it is like this, all this political movement has gotten out of hands of the manipulated powers under which we live. And all this change brings us conflict and fear. And those fears appear because they are memories. And the many energies and blockages that we have always on our back are blooming right now. So all the problems that we're going through now, they have nothing to do with all this situation that we're going through. They have to do with our past, with our childhood, with the problems that we had as kids. But the thing is now there's a movement, a universal movement that's like opening that sensitivity, that to feel this, to sense this. So people are realizing that all this is something more, that not having money, that losing my job, that being sick, there's something else here. So you see, you have to go back into your life. So why are you with these locks? Just answer this. Why are you with these locks? Why is it that I don't see a way out of my problems? Why so many changes in my life? Why I feel so many new energies? Why is it that I'm feeling all these sensations that I never felt before? You see, all this is coming from beneath our lives, from the root of our lives. So this chaos that we're feeling right now is not really new. They're past. It's something that you have been accumulating through different lives, even yours. That despair that you're feeling right now, that blockage of the soul, is kind of the black night of the soul that you're feeling right now, because you're feeling lost, you're feeling desperate. That pain that I feel it sometimes inside my heart, inside your heart. And you don't really know how to explain it. These are emotions of your consciousness, of our consciousnesses, that are awakening. That is why it is very important that you attend these feelings and pay attention to them. Try to observe and try to understand them. This conflict that you may be having at this right moment, that you've been having for a long time, that problem that is exhausting you, and you don't know how to solve it, has a completely different origin than you think. It is not from now. So one is not angry for the reason that one thinks. One gets angry for something deeper than that reason. Because that problem is the effect of something much deeper that has something to do in the history of your life. Because we all have these blockages, and all these experiences in our lives are blocked in our subconscious and are always present. You're always bringing that back of memories, something that maybe have been transgenerational and had been a great shock in your past, something very sad or something traumatizing. So open up to observe your own life. Meditation is a very good way of doing this. This is the chakra of I am and the chakra of I have. So you get this chakra is created in you, is born with you from your birth to around you are 5-7 years old of age. So that crawling, that walking, that recognizing, that fixing, that exploring, that asking, that all these kids, that you, that me, we all had, is because you're growing and you're starting to find out and you're starting to investigate and you're starting to learn about life. That search and exploration of the 5 senses, that game of learning, that game of interrelationship with your parents or the trusted people that are around you when you're a child are fundamental. They're even transcendental. That's why the color of this chakra is red, like our blood. So now, my friends, I want you to relax and close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it, and exhale through your mouth. Open that mouth and let it go, let it go. And do this a couple of times on your own rhythm. But just relax, open the shoulders, open your chest. If you're sitting there, try to lay down just for a second. And when you lay down, feel your body, feel your neck, feel your head, feel your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Open those hands, move the fingers. Inhaling deep and exhaling deep. And completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. Feel your hips, feel your buttocks on the floor, on your mattress, on the wherever you are. Feel your legs, your feet, your heels. Feel your body as you breathe in and as you exhale. And relax. And I want you we're going to do this for a couple of minutes. Imagine that you are walking outside the country, in a country field. All green, all these hills with grass or flowers or whatever you like. But just feel that you are by yourself. You're there free, you're walking very easy, very relaxed, very tranquil, under the sun, this summer, beautiful summer afternoon. It's kind of cool. You feel the wind on your face, on your skin, on your hair. And you continue walking. Without rush, without any obligation, without anybody. And suddenly at a distance, you see a white spot. And you notice that somebody that's walking, it's moving a little bit. And you continue walking because you're not afraid, you just want to know who's that. Yeah, so as you continue getting closer, you notice that it's not a grown-up, it's a child. And it's a child that's holding something there next to the child. And you're getting closer and closer. And then now you can see the child dressed in white and holding a balloon, a red balloon, because the balloon is floating on top of the child that's sitting there on the ground, between the grass, in the middle of the flowers. And you're so intrigued that you go closer and closer. And as you get closer, you get so close that you stand next to the kid, and the kid looks up. And it's a beautiful little kid holding the balloon. And suddenly the kid turns the face, and the kid looks at you on your face, and you can see the sadness on the face of this kid. This kid is really sad, and you get so moved by this that you get really emotional. So the only thing you have to do is like you kneel down next to the kid, or you sit down and you ask, what's going on? But suddenly there's something more shocking than this. You realize that the face of the kid is reminding you somebody. It's reminding you somebody that you haven't remembered in a long time, maybe your whole life. And suddenly you click and you see that this kid is you. You are sitting next to yourself as a kid. So maybe as you start sharing tears and this sadness, this pain, you start talking with a kid. And the first thing you ask to this kid, what is it? What is it that you would ask to yourself? What is it that you would ask to somebody completely in pain, looking in your face? Think about that. Visualize that moment that you are asking yourself the first question after so long of not being in contact with that kid, with you. And what do you think it would be the answer of this kid? What is it that this kid is answering you after you threw the first question? So start imagining this kind of conversation between you, that kid, and between you now. When is it in your life that you lost contact with this kid? At what point in your life you stopped talking with yourself, with this kid? And why is this kid in so much pain? What do you think would be the conversation here? Be open to observe your own life story. Be open to observe your own pain. Be open to observe maybe your happiness, whatever it is. Look into your past. Look at that face. Look at the face of this scared child. Or maybe this happy child, but you know, the only person that knows is you, that you're sitting there with yourself as a kid. What is it that you're starting to remember? What is it that you're starting to ask? What is it that you're starting to explain? This was like this, because that. I did this, because that. I am sorry, I did this, I did that. I forgive you. Whatever it is, just feel that conversation in your heart right now, in this second, in this moment. Be open with your heart. Inhaling. Wow, and exhaling, relaxing, and feel that openness in your heart right now as you're listening to my voice. Feel that loosening up of your body, of that tension that you had. Let it go. Let it go. And now imagine yourself standing up, and as you stand up, you extend your hand, and the kid holds your hand, and the kid stands up with you. And you start walking. But the face of the kid now is completely different. You can see a huge smile. You can feel the vibes, the vibration of happiness, the light vibration of happiness from this kid. And you are swallowing that, you are absorbing that. And suddenly you stop, you both stop, and the kid stops and looks at you in your face, and he does something beautiful. He opens the hand and the balloon floats away. And you both look up towards the balloon that's going higher and higher and higher and higher until you see only a little red spot under the sun. And when you look down into the face of this kid, the kid is not there anymore. You didn't even feel the kid going away. But you look forward and the kid is over there on the hill. And the kid is waving to you, and the kid is laughing, and the kid is smiling, and the kid is like happy. And he's running like any other kid on the country field under the sun in a summer afternoon. And you feel so light, and you feel so full of peace, full of joy, that you wave your hand too towards the kid. And you know that from this moment, things are gonna be different. And you feel your back a lot more lighter. No more weight on your back. It is so important that we know where we come from. Everything that we can find out of our childhood. Remembering. Take that courage. Take the courage. Be brave to look at your own story, whatever it is. It will give you peace to know it, so you can continue your life with peace of mind. No more pain, no more sorrow, no more pain in my stomach, no more problems because I can digest well, because my root chakra is telling me, hey, you forgot about this. Remember it and let it go. And forgive whoever you have to forgive. Forgive your parents, forgive your tutors, forgive whoever. And forgive yourself too. Not everyone knows what to do with somebody else. Not everybody knows how to love somebody else. Not everybody knows how to show that love to somebody else. Not everybody knows what to provide to somebody else. They did whatever they could. Generations change of mind, generations change of thinking, generations change of life, of lifestyle. So there's no way I will agree with everything that my parents, that they were 30 years older than me, thought. So think about this. I fully trust life. Take these words to your heart. I fully trust life. I have everything I need right now. I have everything I need right now, regardless whatever I am going through. I have everything right now that I'm listening to this meditation, because that's the truth. Feel it. At this moment, I am at peace. Right now, I feel good. At this moment, I am happy. Right now, I am safe and secure. I give myself to the universe. I give myself to life. I am so happy to be alive. This is my birthright. Not them, not somebody else. This is my birthright to be happy. Because I'm directly connected to my soul and my spirit and my past. My root chakra is strong and is completely rooted in life. I believe in myself. So don't be afraid, my friends, of thinking, remembering. Just it's like a little conversation with yourself. Do that little investigation. And that will bring you peace, peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of soul. Namaskar, my friends. This is Devadatta from Dallas. Infinite love to all of you.